you mentioned already my styling. So
Yes?
why are you all in black today?
Oh, I don't know. I'm running out of clothes. I've been on the road for about a month now, and I'm getting tired of my things as much as I packed. So.
Right here in nearby is the H&M. Do you know H&M?
There's an H&M here?
Yes, Karl Lagerfeld does his collection today, so...
I'm so excited. Because we tear magazine. That's all we do on the plane. We read our books, we converse about the state of society, and we tear out magazine sheets from editorials, about potential shopping trips. It's just a dream. We never leave the hotel, but you can dream. But that might be something to do.
So, Bridget Jones, how did she change from the first film to now? I think she was even more funny and more slapstick and more clumsy, so that was my impression. What would you say?
A little bit, yeah, definitely. Well, only because the situations that she found herself in allowed for that, So much fun to play. Oh my God. As an actress, the opportunity to take a character like Bridget Jones, who is so awkward on the inside, and watch it manifest itself, in a physical way, and to be faced with those sorts of challenges and those sorts of scenarios, just... it's a dream come true.
But
so much fun.
A little pressure also, because the first film was so successful and you got an Oscar nomination and everything. So do you feel also pressure for success?
So much pressure, but not because of that, not because of the success of the film, but because of how warmly this character was embraced by so many people, on the streets every day. People say, oh, let's talk about Bridget Jones, and they tell me about the affection that they have for her, and how they relate to her and what she represents in their lives. And I just remembered that when we were going into this, and I just didn't want to do something that was cavalier that might disappoint them. So every day, we would go to work and we were, okay, did we do everything that we needed to do, and have we made sure that this is going to be worthwhile? And that was where the pressure came from. It was in not wanting to disappoint.
Yeah, but I think so many people have the same problems than Bridget Jones, relationship problems and everything. Do you think it's a really hot topic for so many people, or why is it so?
Yeah, I think so. But I think it's so much bigger than that. There's hardly a person that I've met who doesn't see something of themselves in Bridget Jones, and not just women, but men as well. She represents this struggle that we have in everyday life in terms of comparing ourselves to society's standards that are so stringent and so narrowly defined in terms of who we're supposed to be and what we're supposed to have, and the success of a relationship and what we're supposed to look like in order to consider ourselves okay or beautiful or successful. And it's really, it's so much pressure. And then along comes Bridget Jones, who can look at where she falls short in terms of what society expects of her, and with humor. She can look at her shortcomings with humor, and she can look at, her failures and her fears with humor. But yet she always forges forward, and she manages somehow to define happiness for herself, which is such a victory, And I think that's inspiring to so many people, to see this woman who says, okay, you know what, I'm not going to be that, and I'm not going to establish that, and I don't look like that, and nevertheless, these are the things that make me happy, and I'm going to have them.
But you're getting angry about all these questions about the weight thing.
Angry, no. Definitely not angry. Just, I don't know, there's just a misconception and an implication that comes along with the question. And I'm not asked about the process of doing this characterization from an actor's perspective. I'm asked from, on a personal level, how Renée loses weight. And that's not what my experience entailed. That wasn't the goal. I wasn't trying to lose weight. I didn't implement a diet so that I could become more healthy. I'm not faced with a weight-related medical problem that needs addressing. I'm an actress who wants to authenticate this characterization as best she can. I want it to be a genuine representation of this character that I love. And that's imperative. She needs to look like she's described in the book. She needs to look like her lifestyle. She needs to look like Helen Fielding intends her to look, and what I love about her. She needs to be what she is. So I can tell you about how to gain weight, to become a character, if you want to know about that, because that's what I did. I implemented an eating plan to become Bridget Jones. So it saddens me that the fixation is on having, yeah.
I have two
That's fine.
It's about your personal cinema highlight of this year, 2004. What was it?
Hands down, Michael Moore's film, Fahrenheit 9/11. Hands down.
Why?
Well, it was a compilation of footage that I had seen around the world, having filmed in England, Romania, traveled to Germany, been in Switzerland, been in Australia. It was an anthology of news clippings that friends of mine in California, for example, were not privy to. And it made me question why.
And about Christmas shopping, because Bridget Jones starts here in December 2nd.
Yes.
And just still have 3 weeks then to do Christmas shopping.
Oh my God, you just made me sink. Oh God, I have so much to do. Okay, I'm sorry. What kind of person am I in?
So you do it on your own, or you do it on the last minute? Or
Completely. No, I start way in advance. If I don't have an excuse to buy something in August that I see that I know so-and-so is going to love, or something in June that, oh, my mom really would love that. I'm a very good saver. You know, I can put it away. I found something in England 2 days ago that I have for a friend of mine in the hall that's in my suitcase right now that I'm very excited about.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Sure.